Good morning. Thank you for being here. I'm always happy to have the opportunity to come and share my music and give you a little backstory on this while we're waiting for others to get settled in. This song was written about probably 30 years ago. It was the first spiritual song that I wrote. It was actually the second song that I wrote. The first song that I wrote was about the experience of going to jail. And that was before I knew who I was, right? And then I discovered New Thought and discovered the work of Dr. Ernest Holmes and many others and started studying it and practicing it and then figured out who I am. And so that's what this song is about. I also quit going to jail, so that was a nice benefit of learning this stuff. Yeah, you can relate, huh, Leanne?
I thought maybe this song came to you while you were in jail.
That's the first song. First song I wrote while I was in jail, but that's for another time. The Great I Am. I give thanks for what I am, Spirit of God in the form of a man, and I get down upon my knees when I remember who I am. 'Cause way down deep inside, I know who I am. I am a child of God, I am a conscious part of the cosmic plan. I know the great I am, the great I am, the great I am, the great I am, the great I am. This is no secret, I tell you, my friends, it will always be, and it's always been, the key to the kingdom is in your hand when you remember who you are. 'Cause way down deep inside, you know who you are. You are a child of God, my friend, a conscious part of the cosmic plan. We know it's the great I am, the great I am, the great I am, the great I am, the great I am. I give thanks for what I am, Spirit of God in the form of a man, and I get down upon my knees when I remember who I am. 'Cause way down deep inside, I know who I am. I am a child of God, I am a conscious part of the cosmic plan. I know it's the great I am. Join me here. Great I am. The great I am. The great I am. The great I am. Once more. The great I am. The great I am. Great I am. Great I am. Great I am. The great I am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. It's a great way to start. Good morning, Unity. Good morning. And welcome to the Unity Center of Spiritual Growth. And a special welcome to those of you that are joining us online. If you'd like to just click the connect button and tell us you're here, we would love to know who you are and where you're from. So anyway, I'm so glad you're all here today. I know that each and every one of you are here by divine appointment, and that is wonderful. So I'm going to ask Geraldine to come up. No, I'm going to ask Peter to come up and light our Christ candle. Thank you. Lighting our Christ candle is just a symbolic reminder that the light of Christ is alive and well here in this center and in each and every one of us. There you go. It's in our hearts always. It's a good day for a good day. Thank you, Peter. Our mission statement here at Unity states that we are a community that lives love, and uplifts lives. Shall we say that together and we'll say it correctly? We are a community, spiritual community, that lives love and uplifts lives. Yes, thank you. That's a good reminder of what we strive for here in this community. Shall we just take a moment? I feel like we've already prayed with Mark's song, but let's just take a moment and do some inner prayer here. So we'll just we'll take a breath and we'll remember the words of Mark's song. The great I am, the great I am is everywhere present in us, lives in us, through us, and as us. Everywhere. Here, in our hearts, in our bodies, in this center, in our town, in our country, and in our world, and in our universe. The great I am is always there, always present, always urging us forward, always urging us forward to be who we are meant to be. So we give thanks for your presence, God, your presence in our lives and in our world. We thank you so very, very much. And so it is. Amen. Namaste. I'm going to ask if you would like to turn to your neighbor or maybe even get up and say hello to somebody. It's just to do a little minute of meet and greet, and then when you hear the music, come on back to your seats and sing with us.
My name is Tammy Savage, and I'm the celebration assistant for today. Welcome to Unity again. If it's your first visit, thank you for joining us. And if you're brave enough, raise your hand. Our greeters will come by with a packet for you so you can see everything that's going on in our community. If you're joining us for the first time online, just click on that connect button. It'll take you right to where you need to go. Let me introduce our music ensemble today. They are Mark Wilson, yay. Julie Croteau, Leanne Erlin Moore, and Jim Turner. And thank you to our boys in the back for all that they do. Let's see. Oh, announcements. Yay! Love announcements. Did I skip a page? The music ensemble. Oh, I'd like to thank everyone else who makes this Sunday service possible. And there are a lot of us. There's people that put out food and everything, which is always really important to us. Me especially. Today we would like to honor the Unity Choir. Look at all of them. And they do such a beautiful. If you're in the choir, stand up. Yes. We really appreciate you, and we don't, you get up here and sing and it sounds so wonderful, but we know you have to put in some hours of practice first. So it takes a time commitment. So thank you very much. Prayer requests. At Unity, we believe in the power of prayer. If you have a prayer request, please fill out a prayer request form and put it in one of our prayer vessels in the hallway. We will pray over them for a week, and then we will send them to Silent Unity, where they will be prayed over for a month. Which is very nice. Prayer chaplains. We also have prayer chaplains available. If you've not ever taken advantage of going to pray with our prayer chaplains, please do. It's a wonderful experience, and they do such a beautiful job. They will offer you a calm, non-judgmental, and confidential presence to confide in during times of need. Will our prayer chaplains stand up who are here today? So we have Donna, yes. They'll be available in, which one are you going to choose, Donna, the nursery or the? Nursery. She's going to be available in the nursery after the service. Yes? Maribel is also, and she will be in the meditation room. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Blossom. Appreciate that. Now, I've done things correctly. It's announcement time. Yay! You can find announcements in our bulletin, and there's an event schedule there, along with the descriptions of the various groups and activities that are going on here at Unity. These events and groups are excellent ways to connect with others and foster a stronger community relationship. I would like to call your attention to a few. So, come enjoy an unforgettable evening with Jim Turner and Scott McPhee as they light up the stage with their signature blend of cafe and dance music. Wow. Wow. Fun is that? Yes. Tickets are $10, and they can be pre-purchased during office hours or at the door. Proceeds will help fund the music program. That's nice. How fun is that? And I'm not seeing what day this is. Is it behind me? Oh, there we go. It's and Donna, weren't you selling tickets before? Are you going to? Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
So Saturday, November 8th at 7 p.m. I think it'll be great. Okay.
Very far away.
No, it is zooming up. Join Thomas Orgula for the Spiritually Adventurous. Woo! The Lost Souls Revival Club. I love that name. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's an invitation to explore the deeper realms of the spiritual journey. See Thomas if you have any questions. Is Thomas here?
Yes, he's with the kids.
He's with the kids, so you can, after the service, you can ask him what's all that about, because it sounds like fun. Laura Seidel's Divine, yes?
I think you skipped to the Levity
Okay.
Theater.
Well, you were right on top. I would come back. Okay. The local improv comedy group, Levity Theater, will hold their last improvised murder mystery show this Friday, October 24th. Please get your tickets online. Has any of us attended the one before? Donna, how was it?
It was great. It was really fun, light. They're hilarious. They're really good. It's total improv. So they just, a subject is picked and they just go for it.
And they go for it.
It's really good. I enjoyed it.
Fun. Okay, this Friday. Get your tickets online. And Laura Seidel's Divine Dining Group outing is coming up quickly. To participate, you must pre-register ASAP by contacting Laura. See bulletin for contact information, and I think there is a sign-up sheet out there. In the kitchen area, absolutely, yeah, so you can sign up there also. Our period of service for Family Promise is coming up. This is November the 9th through the November the 12th. If you have a friend or a loved one, you want to volunteer, you want to make a meal, please sign up in that same area, in the kitchen area. Right now, Monday and Wednesday are open for both meals and overnights. So if you can sign up, or if you have questions, you can ask me about it.
How many families are we supporting this time?
Right now, as of today, there are 3 families. So it's a packed house.
So how many meals would you have to prepare that? How much food would they need to?
You would need to prepare food for 12. Yeah. And you know, I will send out the dietary information a week ahead of time so you can be thinking about what you might like to do. Once again, Unity is striving to be a $5,000 diamond donor for turkeys and more. Yes, be sure to include a note or comment that says Unity on your check or online contribution to ensure that your gift is counted towards our collective total. Nancy, where are we at? Do you know?
We're at 4,170.
Oh, we are so close. We are so close. We're only $900 away. This is great, but Thanksgiving is coming up around the corner, so get your donation in. Yes. All right. This is for me. I'm so glad my mom's not here this Sunday. So this is a sneaky thing to do. I'm not doing it behind her back, but I want all of you to know her kids, and myself included, grandchildren, everybody is throwing her a 95th birthday party at the church November the 9th after the service. So Matt and I will be cooking hamburgers, hot dogs, so you have stuff to eat. I've hired Lauren and Nancy's karaoke guy, so he's going to be here. And what she would like for her 95th birthday is for you to sing her a song. It doesn't matter if you sing it badly. So come, laugh, have a good time, help her celebrate her 95th birthday. Yeah, so I'm glad she wasn't here. She'd be embarrassed, but I want to throw her a 95th birthday party. Yeah. Okay, and finally, the Unity Book Sale now has a fresh inventory of books available for your perusal. Our books are available for $1 each, except for the book that I commented on Wednesday, and Leanne snatched it up. Sorry. I think what was the name of it? What was Bad Girls of the Bible? Gone. Yeah. And they're open for more books and donations, so if you have some books and you look around and go, I loved that one, but I read it 5 years ago and I don't want to read it again, I want to share it, bring it in and donate it so other people can enjoy it. Okay, and let's see, as a reminder, don't forget to join us in the fellowship hall after service on the first Sunday of the month, which is 2 Sundays from now. And I think that's it for the potluck. Okay, where are we at now?
Prepare for meditation.
Oh, we need to prepare for meditation. I'm sure you guys have a great song. Thanks.
feel your presence in me in the silence. I see you looking out from every face. You fill me with your glory. I feel the warmth of your embrace. I gratefully surrender to your grace. I feel your presence in me in the silence. I see you looking out from every face. You fill me with your glory. I feel the warmth of your embrace. I gratefully surrender to your grace. I feel your presence in me in the silence. I see you looking out from every face. You fill me with your glory. I feel the warmth of your embrace. I gratefully surrender to your grace.
Thank you, Mark and Julie. And now let's prepare for meditation. What a beautiful song to lead us. So you can close your eyes if you will, and breathe in a nice deep breath, knowing that you are breathing in and breathing out the inhale and the exhale of spirit. Settling in to your seat, relaxing every muscle, every cell, and every organ. It's so easy to relax and know that I am the face of God. You are the face of God. And we are the face of God. And that we can feel the warm embrace of God around us, through us, in us, the omnipresence. In the moments that we are feeling the polarity, we can see the grace of God. Spirit that flows in, around, and through us. Let's take a moment right now of silence to feel that energy of God that is flowing in, around, and through us. The breath of God, breathing in and breathing out. The spirit that is in everyone, that is omnipresent in the good and the bad, in the highs and the lows, in the happiness and the grief. We are one with Spirit, the omnipresence of God that is everywhere. And so it is. Amen.
in me in the silence. I see you looking out from every face. You fill me with your glory. I feel the warmth of your embrace. I gratefully surrender to your grace. I feel your presence in me in the silence. I see you looking out from every face. You fill me with your glory. I feel the warmth of your embrace. I gratefully surrender to your grace. I feel your presence in me in the silence. I see you looking out from every face. You fill me with your glory. I feel the warmth of your embrace. I gratefully surrender to your grace.
Wow, thank you, Mark and Julie. Wow. We didn't plan it, but this fits so perfectly with my message today, the omnipresence of God and the law of polarity. Now, back in July, I had read a reading to everybody here, and I'm going to go ahead and read it again today. Some of you may not have been here, but it fits in with everything that I'm going to be talking about today, and I'm going to be also talking about a little bit of how I expanded on this. So, this is on the omnipresence of God and the law of polarity. I am Spirit, Allah, God, and Yahweh. I am the Creator and the creation. I am the realm of all possibilities. I'm the big and large. I am the allness and the smallness. I am the light and the dark. I am the known and unknown. I am the seen and unseen. I am black and white. I am all colors in between. I am the hot and the cold. I am the high and the low. I am the lush jungles and the barren desert. I am the high mountains, the low valleys, and the rolling hills. I am the ebb and flow of the oceans. I am the crowded cities and the vast open spaces. I am the ripe good and the unripe evil. I am the food you eat and the waters you drink. I am the plant and the seed. I am the long days and short nights of summer. I am the short days and long nights of winter. I am the rains and fresh flowers of spring. I am the falling leaves and the harvest of autumn. I am the soft, warm breeze and the harsh, cold wind. I'm every breath, every thought, and every creation. I am Jesus, Buddha, Mohammed, and Satan. I'm every plant, animal, and human that has ever lived. I am that I am. And that is a reading that I had created for one of my classes, my metaphysics class at for the schooling I'm going to. And I'd read that to you last July. I had just written it, and it was not long after that that I realized this has to be expanded on. This has to be something I turn into something more. And I did that. I turned it into a 365-day contemplative journal, Brian, that is I am that I am. So this is a contemplative journal on the omnipresence of God and the law of polarity. And it will be published, should be around the end of next week. Yes. Around the end of next week, maybe the beginning of the next week after that, it will be on a website that it can be purchased. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that at the end of the speech so that, because I could get distracted with this alone. But that's actually going to be part of what I use today to talk about my speech. So we will get back to that in a moment. But I want to also share with you, because we are unity, the definition that Charles Fillmore uses for omnipresence. Brian? Okay, omnipresence, this is according to Charles Fillmore from The Revealing Word. And this is actually one of those that I got for $1 out at the... So that was like, woo, great find. So omnipresence is God is mind. The one mind contains all, and all ideas exist in the one mind. God is everywhere present. There is nowhere that God is not. Omnipresence, he is in all, through all, and around all. Omnipresence is a spiritual realm that can be penetrated only through the most highly accelerated mind action, as in prayer. And I just looked at this the other day. I had no idea when I wrote my journal that this was also what Charles Fillmore used. So to me, it fits in perfectly with unity and new thought. So thank you, Brian. When we think of omnipresence, I've been part of this unity for 19 years. When we think of omnipresence, as a new thought person, we generally think, oh, God is love, God is peace, God is joy, and God is all of that. But through my experiences, I've had to find God in experiences that I would not wish upon anybody else. So it's like, well, wait a minute. If God is omnipresent, that means God's in everything. That includes the law of polarity. God had created the law of polarity, which is the law of opposites. So, and then everything, of course, in between. So why am I experiencing all this stuff? All this stuff because over the last 10 years, I feel like my life just kept imploding and imploding, or God was layering stuff on me. Usually you might have one or two little things that you've got to work on in your life. But there were times where I felt like, what is going right? Nothing. So, but as we are going through our stuff, that's when we're like the diamond in the rough. We're that clam that's being irritated, and I do say irritated because I've been irritated and angry many a times. And one of the things my mom would always say is, well, it builds character. I'm at the point, I think I've got more than enough character. Matter of fact, it's usually too much character for most people. So thank you, Mom. And I've got enough character, Spirit. So we want to put that out there. I've got enough Spirit, so let's turn these things around. And so when we're talking about the law omnipresence and the law of polarity, we're talking of the things that we are considering more unpleasant as well. Like in my reading, you've heard me say Satan. Yes. Yes. Well, as I wrote this, I kept basically a couple ideas in mind. Is that everything began with spirit. So spirit is pure love at its core. But how do you know what pure love is if you don't experience anything else? Life needs some contrast, so spirit, it started expressing itself in the world as people, situations, animals, plants, everything, in order to know its fullness and its pure love. So even though it's expressing it, all of this, it still comes back to being love. No matter what, the core is love. So when you're in those moments that seem, or meeting those people that don't seem like there's God anywhere near, well, yeah, but in the end, it will come back to being pure love. And the other idea I had on this was basically kind of what I just talked about. Contrast is what helps us to understand, and it helps us to grow. I'm a big fan of Michael Beckwith, and he would always say, well, spiritual growth is not for wimps. Yeah. And that is definitely one of the things that I have found out. And he also would say, pain pushes you until your purpose pulls you. Yes, to me those are golden nuggets. Both of those sayings, golden nuggets. But those are Michael Beckwith. Definitely give him credit for that, because to me he has been one of my spiritual mentors, even though I've never met him, but he's been a go-to for me to help me regain my spiritual footing over and over. So as I'm talking about the omnipresence of God, there's a couple things I wanted to go in with. With my journal, there's a lot of omnipresence in there. There's a lot of law of polarity, so there's both. And I'm going to have you help me out with this speech today. And like I mentioned, the book journal is going to be 365 days. It's not a calendar, it's a journal. So if you want to contemplate more on something more than one day, you could. If you wanted to zoom past something, you could. You could read it over again if you wanted to. So the journal itself is days, not a calendar, not associated with a certain date. So if I can have somebody give me a number between 1 and 365. 25. So we'll see what 20. Oh, I'm every breath, every thought, and every creation. So that was part of the original. Every breath, every thought, and every creation. And I think, in the Charles Fillmore's description, he talks about the thought, every thought. To me, we generally think of that as divine intelligence. So when we think about every thought, divine intelligence. When we think about every breath, the inhale and the exhale. The inhale and the exhale. And every creation, that means things that we don't like. In one of these, I listed the garden snake. I am the garden snake, the rattlesnake, the anaconda, and the python. Okay, now most of us aren't scared of the little rattlesnake, but I don't want to see a python or an anaconda or even a rattlesnake. But God is in every one of those creations. And there's a reason for that they exist. I may not know the reason, but God's Spirit is there. And lots of times it's through hindsight that we see God in the situation, God in the experience. And we've had our personal growth. And I personally want to be pulled by my purpose, not pushed by pain. So, how about another number? 244. Okay, we'll 244, and then we'll get back to you, Peter. So, so 244. Okay. I am perspective. Yes, those are the moments where you maybe have an epiphany, or those moments where you sit in quiet contemplation. And so, what is perspective to you? And we'll go ahead and leave that out there for you to think about and contemplate on your own.
It was 66.
66.
Since 666 would be out of range, you'll just say.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll put that in volume 2. Okay, I'm sorry, you said 66? Okay. 66, we'll see. I am time and timelessness. Yeah, well, time overall basically is a human concept, is it not? Yes. And timelessness, think of those moments in your life when you felt like time did not exist. Aren't those some of the most valuable moments of all, when time does not exist? We're not rushing against a clock, making every second work, and I feel like I have to do that at my job every second, and it's unnecessary, but the timelessness, our precious moments that we hold. And notice that animals don't have a sense of time. I love that. I love that well, yeah. Well, they have a sense of time. My dog has a sense of time, like most probably do, in that if you walk out the door, it doesn't matter if you're gone 2 seconds or 2 hours. They're still happy to see you when you walk back in. Isn't that great? Matter of fact, I lived in an apartment where I had a big glass window, and I would just walk out, and they could watch me the whole time. But as soon as I walked back in the door, they were happy to see me as if I'd been gone and they hadn't seen me. So, time and timelessness, amazing concepts. And I put on Facebook a while back, 1980, this was like 2 years ago, 1980 and 2018, I put this in like 2020, right after COVID started, both felt like they were 20 years ago, because once we were in COVID, everything felt like it was a long time ago, but 1980 still felt like it was 20 years ago to me. So I think we get that sense as we get older that time is different. So anybody else want to give a number? 31 and 84. So we'll go with 31. I'm the newborn baby. Yes. Yes. Well, and I'm one of those, I work at Sacred Heart Hospital, so I'm usually delivering food, and I'm all over the place. I'm in almost pretty much every single room throughout the day. I'm from one end of the hospital to the other, to the high, the low, the east, the west. And I get to see anywhere from just hours old. And I think the oldest I've seen is like 103. Yeah, so I've got to experience people in all stages. And of course, the newborn baby is just amazing in its perception because there's so much trust. That's what always amazes me about a baby and a child. It's complete trust in whomever is your caretaker. Wow. Because there's people as you get older, you go, I wouldn't trust them for 5 seconds. But this is part of their learning and growth experience too, for the baby and the adult. And I'm sure most parents can relate to that. And I'm sorry, what was the other number? 84. Thank you. Well, 84 is a fun one on a different level. I'm heaven and hell. Well, thank God that a lot of us in New Thought think of heaven and hell more as a state of mind, not a physical place. But heaven and hell, it's one of those things where, yes, by having the contrast, you can appreciate other moments in your life. You can appreciate different things in your life. So this to me is one of both the heaven, you can feel the ordinariness or appreciate the fact that you're not feeling the hell, or if you're feeling the hell right now, you can appreciate the moments or look forward to the moments of being in heaven. In my class this last week, we're learning how to interpret the Bible, the Hebrew Bible, in more of a metaphysical way. And I said, I want to do Adam and Eve because I want to start as close to the beginning as possible so that I go through it, I have a very strong basis to work with. And heaven and hell. So Adam and Eve weren't in heaven. They weren't in hell. It doesn't talk anything about heaven and hell, but it does talk about the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So I think this is also somewhat where heaven and hell started, because this is actually prehistory. The book of Genesis is actually considered prehistory. This is all written by priests who made all this stuff up. And that's what they do say. That's what we are taught, that it's actually created by priests. It's prehistory. But it's supposed to be parables, just like Jesus, Yeshua spoke. These are parables that are supposed to help us learn, and stories that are supposed to help us learn. And by having this tree of knowledge of good and evil, it also gives us a basis of where all this polarity, all this contrast started with. So let's go with just one more, and we'll finish it up. 99. I am your personal restraints and limitations. Now, don't we all do that to ourselves? We want to call it God. Well, we don't want to call it God. We usually blame ourselves. We blame other people. But it's actually spirit behind that. This is part where Michael Beck would be calling it the pain pushing you, because this is something you created yourself. But as I read in the beginning, I am the realm of all possibilities. So I think one of the things that we all need to do is quit limiting ourselves, because you are the face of God. I'm the face of God. We are the face of God. And God expresses itself through each and every one of us. And look around the room and know that ye are God. Ye are spirit manifested in the world today. Amen.
That was fun. It was fun.
This next song is entitled "I Come in Peace." It's another one I wrote many years ago when there was a lot of conflict and hatred and pain and anger and wars going on. And now, since that's all past and we're living in a world of peace, it hardly seems relevant, but maybe there's still a place for it. There's always a place for another peace song in the world, right? You've divided up the planet, drawn your lines into the sand, separated all the people into many different clans. You live in fear, not knowing who you really are killing each other with ignorance from afar. I come in peace, that's who I am. I bring you peace, spread throughout the land. I am light, I am joy, I am peace and I am love. I am Allah, I'm Mohammed, I am God up above. Be still and know you are a part of me. Peace is the way, for love will always set you free. Set you free. No need to be afraid or fear your fellow man when you look them in the eyes and take them by the hand. Just let go of all the fear and all the blame, and in the silence you will know you are one and the same. I come in peace, that's who I am. I bring you peace to spread throughout the land. I am light, I am joy, I am peace and I am love. I am Allah, I'm Mohammed, I am God up above. Be still and know you are a part of me. Peace is the way, for love will always set you free. Set you free. When will you wake up to this message from above and awaken to the light of your true nature with love? You are but one. There are no sides to choose. Just stay in peace. Then there's no way to lose. I come in peace. That's who I am. I bring you peace, spread throughout the land. I am light, I am joy, I am peace and I am love. I am Allah, I'm Mohammed, I am God up above. Be still and know you are a part of me. Peace is the way, for love will always set you free. I come in peace. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Tammy's going to be back here in a minute to do the offering, but there was one thing I wanted to add to the end. So, Brian, because I'm going to shamelessly plug my journal. My website, like I said, should be up in about a week. It's going to be SusieHicksWrites.com. And you can get a copy of my journal, and they're actually going to be having it in different forms. They're going to be having it in a journal type. There's going to be a card pack that you could pick a card each day, and like the size of a business card, something like that, and carry it with you. And they're also going to do it kind of like those desktop calendars, coffee table tops, things where you can pull a page off a day. So they'll have those for sale, and so you can do it in whatever fashion fits you. But I wanted to also share with you a little something from what they wrote about I did not write this, they wrote it. It's a 365-day contemplative journal on the omnipresence of God and the law of polarity. Within these pages lies a daily journey into the heart of divine truth. The understanding that all things are expressions of the one presence. Through 365 thought-provoking reflections, Susie Hicks invites you to explore the paradoxes of existence, light and dark, love and fear, chaos and peace, and discover the sacred balance within them all. Each I am statement opens a window into deeper awareness, guiding you to recognize the divine essence that lives through every experience, every person, every moment. Whether you use this journal as a meditative practice, a companion to your spiritual studies, or a mirror for your inner growth, I am that, I am, will awaken your consciousness to the beauty, wholeness, and unity of all creations. And I have to say, I want to thank everybody. I feel like this has been divinely inspiration and divinely guided and a great gift from God.
Thank you, Susie. You're our divine gift. Yeah. And Matt, close your ears for just a second. This would make a great Christmas present, wouldn't it? Yes. Okay, you're okay now. I am very, very blessed that I am loved. And I am very blessed that I am able to give love. And I am very blessed materially. I have a really cool truck out there. And I am very blessed that I am able to give of my blessings. And now's the time when we give of our blessings to create this beautiful space where we can give to others, where we can provide love and comfort and everything community that this church offers. And it is my privilege and blessing that I am able to contribute, and I hope you guys feel the same way. Will you join me in reading our action statement? Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I receive. So true.
All right, we're going to sing a little song while they pass the baskets. Here we go. You give a little love, you give a little light, it comes back round and you feel alright. Ah, life is good. right, it comes back round and you feel alright. Ah, life is good. Ah, life is good.
Thank you, God, for giving us the opportunity to be able to share our blessings with those that we love and those that we don't know yet. Life is good. Amen. Do we have the kids come in?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
have a
yeah, have it.
It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. My sisters and my brothers, we're gonna let it shine. My sisters and my brothers, we're gonna let it shine. My sisters and my brothers, we're gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I can talk loud, right? Okay, hi. We have some wonderful new kids with us today, and that was just a beautiful joy for us to share some space with them and share all the light within them with us. And we talked about seeing God in everything and anything, and we did a prayer with a drawing, and we did some movement, meditation, and lots of fun things. So, thank you.
Kids, you can go back to your families. You can go back to their families, and once they're back, then we will stand and sing our peace song together. Almost, and done. Stand. Thank you.